Hi everyone, my name is Kaushan. So in this video I am going to discuss about the terraform. What is the terraform? So you can say that terraform is open source infrastructure as a code tool which is created by the Hashi Corporation, and it is written in the language called the SCL. What actually it does? It actually help you to manage the cloud infrastructure or your local in-premises server with the help of the code. There are so much configuration files where we write down the different type of the codes, and after applying that uh, uh, configuration, your infrastructure will be the ready. So why it is required? Actually, in manual approach, it requires a lot of headache, and in manual approach you could not do the version controlling, and there will be a lot of effort for the scalability issues, and there are a lot of chances of the manual errors. Suppose you want to up one EC2 machine on AWS, so it will requires a lot of efforts. Just console, go to the AWS console, pick up the machines, pick up the OS, after that launch the issue instances, and in order to access that issue instance you have to provide the IAM, you have to provide the network policies, BPC, and all type of different stuffs. So it requires a lot of manual efforts for a single piece of machines. Suppose if you want to build such type of machine in 100 or 200, think about that, how it will take. It takes a lot of time and lot of efforts, and there is chances of errors. So in order to avoid it, HashiCorp developed a tool called the Terraform. In this tool, you can write down the code, whatever you want, any infrastructure, write down inside the code in different configurations files, and after validating, you can just apply that configuration files, and your infrastructure will be the ready. Now comes to the second part. I am going to explain some concepts of terraforms. Like any other languages, terraform, which is written in the SCL, it also contains the different type of the variables. So like any other programming language, it contains the integer type, number type of variable, string type of variables, map, list, boolean, all type of the variable is available in the terraforms. And apart from that, there is a way to declare the variables. You have to write down this tag variable names, and inside this you can give the description, which type of variable it is, and what are the default value. So you can define, you can give the value of this variable in 4 ways. First one is the default one, second is the way using the terraform.t various files. Here we define all the variables, like project name will be the this, infrastructure environment will be the this, like in this way, image name, image tag, all these things. So whatever we define in this file, that value can be, variable value can be put inside this one. So this is just a modular approach. So you can just change the value of variable here, and it will be applicable to all the projects. And the third way of the to give the value to the variable is using the tf underscore variable and the name of that particular variable. So this you can used to just give the subsensitive informations, like if you want to provide the some admin token. So here the value of this can be divided can be given by this command on the terminals, and whether this variable is sensitive or not, if we put the sensitive is equal to true, it means that the this type of variable contains the subsensitive information. The value of that variable should be given by on the PowerShell in this form. Now comes to the fourth way. Suppose there are, you can consider this the value of all the variable on development environment, and you have one more file you created for the production environment. So whenever we are going to deploy this on the production and we want to use the second file, you can say the production.tf variable for the production gate. Yes, you can do by using the terraform apply slash variable dot file, and after that the value of that file name. So in this way we can just deploy our the infrastructure of the productions. So there are four ways of to define the variable. I already told you, and the precedence, or you can say the order, last one will the bin. If we provide the value here, so the value of that variable will be coming from this file or from here. After that tf variable name, after that it will comes from the here, and the last preference will be given to this default value. So this is the how to define the variables, and apart from that we can also do the validations for the variables in this way. Put the some condition here. If this condition is true, then it's okay, otherwise it will show the error message. So this is all about the variable.tf, and I already told you this contains the value of all the variable names. And next one is the output.tf. What it actually provides, it in this file whatever you want to print after applying the changes, it will print on the console, like print on the screen after terraform apply. And the variable of the value of all this can be consumed by the other configuration via the terraform remote states. So there are three way you can use the outputs.tf files. So in this file we have uh, defined all these with the help of output tag. So whenever the terraform see output, it means that these all information will be displayed on the terminal, as well these variable can be used further for the other configurations. Now comes to the main.tf file. Here In this configuration file, I have defined the version, required provider, and what is the providers, and what are the resources you want to use, and after that what are network labels, all these things we have defined here. So as I already told you, now variable has been completed, output has been completed. Now comes to the provider. What actual provider provides? Provider, since terraform does not do the external world, so there should be some plugins that will help to connect the terraforms to the external resources. Like if you want to use the Docker, so there should be some plugins. With the help of plugins, terraform can communicate with the Docker, right? Just see here. Suppose this is just a plugin which you can use the, and this is the terraform, and this is the, suppose this is the terraform, and this is the Docker. Terraform wants to communicate with the Docker, so with the help of plugins, it can communicate with the Docker. So there are two main tags here. Number one is the required provider, required underscore providers, and second is provider. So require, in the required provider, from which source plugin will be downloaded, and provider will help you with how to communicate with the Docker. Now see the example here. In this example, what I have done, required provider, I want Docker plugins from here, from here, and which version? This version. In the same manner, we required the random, and we required the AWS from where, HashiCorp / AWS. This is the namespace, and this is the plugin. From this namespace, this plugin will be downloaded here. So now we got the plugins. Now how you use that, we have to define with this tag called the provider. Provider Docker, how you use? Here you use. In the same manner, where you use, I want to use on AW South one. So required provider the plugins, and where you want to use that plugin, that has been defined by the providers. Now comes to resources. What actually it will do? It will tell you the what you want to create. Suppose resources. You want to create the Docker image from web. What will be the name of this? Name of this is this, and keep locally. These are the variable keep variable dot keep image destroy. Whenever destroying, whether this image will be available or not, we can define here. Now see, in this TF file we refer all the variable names from the these files. So this is just like a modular approach. Whatever the first we define the variable here, we assign the value here, and we use here. So whenever you want to change any value, just change here, it will affect on all the projects. So this is the about the three more things. Number one is the provider, and resources. Yes, which resources you want to use, and variable I already told you. Output, it will display on the terminal. Now comes to the states and configuration. What does it mean? Configuration means the combination of all the TF files. You can say that the configuration. State means that when we apply the command uh, terraform apply, so it will create the resources. So it will contain all the information of the resources name, which version, and where it is installed. So all the states of the resources will be stored here. So this is the concepts of terraforms. Now I am going to execute the commands. The first number one command is the terraform terraform init. Look here, there is no dot terraform which contains the you can say the plugin information. So whenever we apply this terraform init file, there will be the new just say whenever we apply here terraform init, now what it will do, it is reading from here. What it will be reading here, required point, it requires the docker. So see here, this is created here, provider registry, this one HashiCorp, HashiCorp random. So AWS is coming from HashiCorp namespace, it is downloaded here, and random is also downloaded it here, and this is the docker is coming from here, this is namespace. So this plugin is downloaded when we execute the terraform init. Now comes to the second command is terraform format. What it actually do, terraform fmt, it format the all the codes. Suppose there will be the in this way, when we apply the format, say it forward all the codes. So code will be the neat and clean. It will help when we are doing the some CI/CD pipelines. So now terraform format is completed. Now next one is the terraform validate. What it will do, it will validate all the codings which we have written inside the different TF file. If there is any discrepancy, it will returns the error, otherwise it will return the successfully validated. Just here, successful, all the files are fine. And here you can see that one file is the .terraform and another one is the this where it is, this contains all the versions or something like this one, version this one, constant is this one, AWS का. In the same manner, a random version is this, constant is this, and some hash values. So all the versioning or the all the things should be saved here when we apply the Terraform init files. Now after validate, next what it command is terraform plan. What it will do? It will go all the files and going to the tags. This is the tags, this is the tag, and go for the this tags. So scan all the files going to different tags and make a graph here. Just see the output here. See, it will tell the plans what it is going to do. One second. So this shows that what we are going to do. It shows just a plan before actually applying any changes. Like this, so this plan tells that we have to create the Docker container. Plus means add, attach is false. These are the variables that we have given, and Docker container will be created. Right? How many instances? 2 instances. In the same manner, Docker image will be created. Docker network will be created. Volume, random pad suffix, right? Plan 6 is admin token sensitive value. What are the URLs output? So all the plans that this project is going to actually apply before it will show the plan. If you want to change something else, you can change it and again apply here. So this is the use of Terraform plan. Now, one important thing I would like to say here, there is no meaning of any name. You can define the main to test.abc, abc.tf, cde.tf, xyz.tf variable. So Terraform recognize all the plan with the help of the tag, whatever the tag. The meaning of tag has been understood by the Terraform. On that basis, it will create the plans. So there is no such restriction that you have to give the main.tf or output.tf or something like that. This is just for a understanding purpose, so that some new developer comes, he can know that in the main.tf I have written down all the resources, providers, everything. And output.tf, we have defined whatever I want to print on the terminal. We have defined all the things in output.tf, and variable, all the variable which we are going inside this project, it is defined inside this one. And terraform.tf variable, the value of each variables has been defined inside this one. Now comes to the next command, which is the terraform apply. Now I am going to show the Docker. There is no image, there is no container. So whenever I will do this one, apply, so what actually I want a Docker, I want a, so whenever we are doing the apply, it reads all the codes and it will create the, first of all it will create the images. Just yes, see, random pod of surface created, volume log created, this app creating image, volume log, and all the resources has been created. Just see the output here. Yes, nginx, it is created, and after that two container will be running here. Logs, yes, logs will be created. Volumes, is volume has been created. So whatever we have written inside the main.dev, it is created. What we have written, just see again here, resources, just go. I want what I want, first one random pad suffix, okay, fine. Next is docker image. What is the name of this? Image name or image tag? What is the image name? Image name is nginx. And what is the tag? Value of tag will be here or there, tag this. So just see here, what is the name of the image? It is shown here, nginx, tag is 1.27 here. Just see here. Now come, next one is the docker network. It will create the network of bridge, volume logs, variable the product name logs. What it will show here, just see here, logs, ta variable this, and what are the volume name? ta fundamental logs. Volume. And now what is the container? Container name suffix count index plus 1 and random pet suffix id. So it is showing in this way, container, this suffix, any number, any name, so it is running. So whatever we have defined in this file, it is working fine. Now, so our infrastructure is ready, just executing the terraform apply. Suppose you want to destroy in one command, yes, we can do it. Terraform destroy, it will destroy all the containers. Just click here, just see here, it is going to destroy all the thing. Yes, just see here. Now container gone, logs gone, volume gone. Now only images will be retained. Why it is so? Because I have defined here, I have defined where I have defined, I think here I have defined. One second, where it is I have defined, one second. This time string validation container count internal for external keep image on destroy. Here is true. So when we are going to destroy this image will be the available. Suppose if we print, if we give the false, so image can also be destroyed. Let's see. I am trying to show once more time. First of all, I manually delete here. One second. Now comes to the terraform apply. Yes. So now container will be ready. Image and container. Now again going to just apply the destroy. Yes. Now destroy is completed. I think image should be gone. I think it should be gone. There is some issue maybe. One sec. Plan. Apply. Yes. Destroy. Yes. Let us see. The, maybe I think it should be gone. There may be some issue. So this is all about the terraform. Here I have given the explanation of terraform and give the demo of all the commands, and apart from I have tried to cover the different concepts like variable, provider, output, states, and I have also created one project which contains in all the information model approach, means all the variables defined in separate file. The value of the variable has been given in separate files, and output. Yes, one more thing I would like to show here. One second. Yes, here it is showing here. What it will show here? Just say container name. One second. Container name is docker container web.name. Container name, it is shown there. Now container ID, yeah, it is shown here. What are the URLs? This is the URLs. Image ID, image ID is this one. Network name, run name. So whatever we have defined in this file, it will shown here. And this variable can also further be used for the another configurations files. So that's it all about the terraforms. Hope you people like it. Thank you so much. Keep learning, keep hustling. Thank you.